Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope everyone is having an amazing start to the day. So I had a conversation with the trainer that I had when I was in Atlanta a couple years back. And I just remember how impeccable I looked. And I looked at some of those pictures and I was like, dang. So as you know, I and my crew, we're on day 14 of this 30-day detox, which means one more day forward, we're going to be halfway there. So shout outs to all the lovely ladies out there and gentlemen who have started this journey with me. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me. And let's get started with my subject for today. So my subject of today, because it was kind of brought to me based off of what my personal trainer, shout outs to Miss Cynthia Johnston, aka Cynthia. I'll tag her so you know who she is, but she's dope. But she is my personal trainer that I had in Atlanta. And I had a conversation with her yesterday and she was like, you gotta eat cleaner. So first thing in the morning, I would do like a heavier meal because it's my first meal of the day. And she told me like, look, you need to start eating at 12 and stop eating at 6. And then that kind of brought me back to when I was in Honduras. So when I was in Honduras, you really didn't eat until 12 and you did have your last meal of the day at around 6. But now the crazy thing about it is the 6 o'clock meal wasn't even a meal. So I'm gonna break it down and I'm gonna kind of talk about what I'm doing right now to help me on my journey, because clearly what I did back then when I was in Honduras, I was 140, almost 150 just like I was now. But 30 days later, I transformed and I was like, I think I was 114 pounds when I came back. I was really lightweight, but I looked good. My skin was glowing. I felt better. Mental clarity was there. So I would like to relive that experience again. Of course, big ups to the family. I've learned so much on my journey that I've decided to create my own formulations. Not to say that it's anything like theirs. It's just kind of like, I've done the research and I've created 4 beautiful formulas to help me along my detoxification journey, and it's been working really well. Number 1 formula would be my colon formula. Number 2 formula being blood iron formula. Number 3 formula being lymphatic formula, being Veggies Plus. So that combination of herbs has helped me kind of, I would say clean out the pipes, but it's also kept me very grounded and like, what's the best word to describe how I've been feeling since I've been taking it faithfully. I'm gonna say this, like this is like day 15, so I'm starting to get my swag back. I was telling y'all that earlier because, when you start your detoxification process, it can be really rough. And I remember the same thing happening when I was at Usha village. I felt very sluggish, didn't feel like dealing with people. I just kind of like was in my zone. I wasn't feeling great. So I know like right now, just like I was when I was down in Honduras, I'm starting to get my swag back. So she was like, yeah, eat lighter. So I'm gonna do it just like we did in Honduras, y'all. So, I used to chef down there. I was blessed with that opportunity. Again, I learned so much up there, and I gotta give credit to them, because if it wasn't for that journey, I wouldn't be where I am. But if it wasn't for my shortcomings, I think it would be a little bit different for me, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna start off with some melons. And she was like, my trainer, of course, like as funny as it may seem, even while I was in Honduras, the same thing. She was saying, eat foods in its pure source. If you're really trying to cut the weight, and she said this, I'm saying, like, she's dope, like check her out. So and she had a point. She was like, if you are trying to lose weight, you eat food in its purest form. You don't blend it down. You don't do any of that. You just eat it in its purest source. So I was like, all right, cool. So I went to the store and I thought about like how we ate when we were at Usha. Like first thing in the morning, the meal would be fresh fruit, and I never forget that. It was always some melons, because they have beautiful melons down there, like plums and like natural seeded grapes. Like that's what we would eat every morning. And with that, it came with 3 bitters. So Mind you, when we were there, the bitters were taken twice a day. So you would take it first thing in the morning. Was it 3 times a day? I feel like it was twice a day. So you would take, you would come into the kitchen, right? And you would get your breakfast, which is normally fruit. Yeah. So you get the fresh fruit and the bitters first thing in the morning, and then they would give you some type of juice. But again, melons being one, so yeah, I'm cutting it up. Melons are good for the body. They do help to cleanse it. What I'm going to use today is going to be honeydew melons, and I'll go ahead and pop these in here real quick. And while I'm cutting up, we're just going to talk a little bit more about the different subjects. So, yeah, she was telling me, eat after 12. So, when I was at the village, I remember the second meal would be around 12. But the breakfast would be super early in the morning, 6. I think I remember. It was early though. And then your lunch would be around 12. So that's when you would get your meal for the day. That meal usually would consist of a quinoa and vegetable type thing, or whatever the chef was cooking up. But usually it would be something really lightweight, but a little bit heavier than the breakfast. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, for me, I remember, if I've placed any pictures on here in the past, I said, unfortunately, the pictures that I had and all the great documentation that I had from Honduras is no longer in my possession. My computer crashed, and unfortunately, I wasn't able to keep those pictures. But if you go back a little bit further into my Instagram, you might be able to catch a few, and I think I might have a few in my other phones. But yeah, it was that's how it was. But yeah, it was quinoa and some vegetables. Another thing that I saw a lot of was, what else was it? Passion fruit was another one they used a lot too. So I'm gonna put some berries in here. Some fresh organic berries. When I was in Honduras, yes, we definitely ate fruit first thing in the morning. Or she was saying don't eat till after 12, but fruits and vegetables, the fruits are actually a little bit different, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna eat them in this purest form as she said. Another one that is very popular that I remember too was drinking teas while I was down there. And since we're talking about these wonderful teas and eating foods that are having antioxidants and just really feeding the body what it really needs, let's talk about some of the teas that I absolutely adore. Right now, I'm working on specific chakras, as you guys may not know. The one that I'm working on right now, and like I said, we'll get a little bit more in depth with that, is my heart chakra. The reason why I'm working on my heart chakra is because I do have some inner work to do. I think everyone is very cognizant of the things that we lack. And for me, this may have been an overactivated part of me, my heart chakra, because I'm very open to the idea of being the best version of myself when it comes to love and relationships. I don't hold back. I do put my heart on my sleeve, and I think sometimes you have to be very careful of that because everybody ain't like that. So the reason why I find this heart work so important is because it helps you to balance out, knowing when to use it versus just using it just because it's just who you are. What I have discovered is, in the past, I've dealt with different relationships that could be romantic, non-romantic, whatever. But what I do notice is if you aren't selective in how you choose to use your heart, some people will take pure advantage of that because they're not on that level. So I think, going back to my past, going back to my past and looking back at how I guess some of my situations worked out, I realized that this is definitely a chakra that needs some love. And that's cute that I said that. It needs some love. I know because of some past hurts and traumas, it's closed. So, for me, I'm trying to find ways to open it back up, and that includes a lot of just soul searching. I think sometimes you need to be quiet and sound. You need to rediscover what it is you want in life, and you have to, in a sense, reevaluate things so that you don't make the same mistakes over and over again. And for me, that's what I've been doing. It's been going pretty well. I do apologize to anyone that I have come in contact with that I guess doesn't. I'm not going to apologize, but I guess in a sense, I know I got some work to do. And recently, I've been kind of closed off. So if anyone who's been around me notices that I don't respond in the sweetest way all the time, or if I don't respond at all, or if I giggle instead of having a comment, it's because I'm trying to figure out how to, I guess, communicate what I need to say. And I think a lot of times, we dive into stuff we don't think. So I'm now noticing that. So a lot of times I get quiet. So this is a recent thing, like the past, I wasn't quiet. So yeah, I'm working on my heart chakra. I got me some fresh berries over here. I'm missing something. Oh my God, I'm totally missing something here. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because I feel like, we all got work to do. Like, I want people to really reflect on their life and really think about it. Like, what is it that I could do better? What is it that I can improve on? What is it that I know has put me in a place where I'm on a hamster wheel and I'm not moving because of the way I'm responding to something, Something to think about. And like I said, I've been deep in thought about it, and I know that I need my heart work. I need to work on my heart, my fourth chakra. So with that being said, I'm about to make me some tea. My fruit is done. I'm missing the fruit. I'm gonna show y'all in a second. My fruit is done for the morning. Ooh, ain't she pretty? I was gonna cut up this wedge. I'll cut it up later. Yeah. So my fruit is done. And let me go wash my hands real quick because I feel like it's sticky. Fruit is done. But before I even get into the fruit, I'm gonna talk about hydration because I'm not gonna eat it right away. As you can see, I just made it. Doesn't mean I'm gonna eat it right now. But so since I'm working on the heart, let's talk about some of the teas and drinks and things that I'm into right now. Number one for me, Divine Feminine all day, baby. So this one here is called Organic Healthy Cycle. This one right here, it says it supports healthy menstrual cycle, but I don't look at it as just something you use during your menses because, red raspberry leaf tonifies the uterus. Licorice root is good for you. Stinging nettle is good for iron. Dandelion herb, that's good for your liver. And then you got like spearmint, liver verbena, you got ginger, you got chamomile flower. So a very soothing, tonifying tea. I'm down for this. Actually, I'm gonna use this right now. I'm gonna use this right now. Another one I like to use, Divine Feminine. And like I said, I'm working on my heart work, so this is going to be the fourth chakra tea from Buddha Teas. And the reason why I love this one so much is because it actually has the essence of rose quartz. We're trying to bring love back, so when you think of love, the first thing you think about is roses, right? But also, I know that the fourth chakra, or the Anahata, is used for love and forgiveness. So, yeah, I'm working on my heart space, So, this is the tea I'm definitely going to use today. If y'all want to know what the ingredients are in this, in case you guys are really curious. And it's funny that we talk about it like this because the ingredients in this one is hawthorn berry, hawthorn leaf, organic hyssop, which for me I use on my skin because that's a protective herb, surprisingly. Protect your heart. It's all summoned together. Organic lavender and organic jasmine flowers. So those are the ingredients that is in this beautiful tea. The reason why I like this tea is because what they do is they actually take it and they put the batch in how can I explain it? I'm gonna read the box if that helps. It says, our production team places rose quartz inside the container of the fourth chakra teas, dried herbs for a full 24 hours, infusing it so that you can get the essence of the actual stone that represents the chakra, or the fourth chakra in this place, which would be rose quartz. So that would be this. hawthorn berry is good for high blood pressure too, just to FYI. So yeah, these teas are amazing. So I'm gonna take this one and I'm gonna actually mix it. Since this has like I guess berries in it, I'm going to do this raspberry leaf tea. It's brand new, y'all. I just got it, so let me pop this bad boy open. This one has the red raspberry. The other one has the hawthorn berry. And then of course, jasmine is like a love fragrance. I always burn that in my house as well. I'm gonna do one more with this, okay? Since we're talking berries, and that's gonna be this one right here, wild raspberry hibiscus. Now, what I like about this one is it has an infusion of hibiscus, lemongrass, and raspberry. So this is my combination for the teas. Hard work all day. We got the Flow Rose Strawberry Alkaline Water. So I'm gonna drink a couple of these this morning, throughout the day. And of course, we wanna get our heart flowing with love. Yeah, so the other one I'm going to do today is going to be this one, which is the cucumber mint. So those are my choices for liquids today. And last but not least, because I almost forgot, coconut water. It has a ton of electrolytes. It's good for you. I'm also gonna throw in some liquid chlorophyll, which is made from mulberries with a mint flavor. So minty. Yeah, so that is my liquids for today. Supplementation, I'm gonna tell y'all, I've already taken my herbs. I take them at night, and then I also just always taking the sea veg and the blood iron for some energy for the day. So that is that. If you wanted to, you could take this tea after it's done and you could put it in some, I guess you could say like some ice and make like an iced tea. But for me, I'm gonna drink it warm because this is my first thing of the day. So I want something warm to activate it. So activate the body. Yeah, so let's talk about supplements, and I'm gonna end it right here, okay? So I'd already taken my herbs. I took my sea veggie and blood iron this morning. I'm also going to take OG Wiz 1 Black Flower capsules. We talking about roses, we talking about flowers. Ooh, don't you just feel the love coming back? Of course, can't forget the gold water. And another one I take is a liquid D3. This came from ATL when I was down there, because you only need like one drop. This joint lasts forever. How many servings is in here? 1,500. So I take my vitamin D liquid complex. When I was pregnant, this was very helpful for me. You know, a lot of times they say you're pregnant, you don't get enough D3. My D3 levels were amazing when I was pregnant. So shout outs to Progressive Integrative Medicine for their D3. Those are like my supplements for today. And this is an honorable mention. Like, this is not something that I do like religiously. I'm not really, but another one I got is from Sprouts. It is the B complex vitamin. You know, they always say vegans don't get enough B vitamin, whatever. But I take this sometimes as well. So those are my supplements for the day. I hope you guys got some knowledge on that. Heart chakras in full effect. I'm gonna put out the last part of the fruit that I didn't show y'all, which is some jam grapes. Ooh, isn't she beautiful? But yes, hope you guys have an incredible day. This is day 14 of this detox. Let's go, baby. Hope you guys are having a great day and you'll have an amazing one for the rest of the day. All right. Peace.